Alrighty, welcome back to Coming Back Around.
Welcome back.
Yep, Becca and Aaron, and we are excited to talk to you today about really important things and also really geeky things, which is what we tend to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I love it. It's great.
Yeah. It ends up being what we need for our hearts, and we need love to laugh, and then we also need to get grounded in Christ, which is where we absolutely will end up today. However, we're going to start with something that I heard about because it was a gift. It was a bonus.
Yeah.
Like, if you sell this amount, this is your gift. And it was a vibration plate. That was the present. Have you been on one?
I actually have. Have you?
I don't think I have, no.
Okay.
What's the experience like?
It's a little different.
Then what?
Yeah, what is it different from? I don't know. It's something that I use after I get an adjustment at my chiropractor's office. So
Do you use it any other time?
No.
Okay.
I just use it then, and it's for a specific thing. So, like, after you get an adjustment, your bones go in the right places, and then you stand on the vibrating plate for 3 minutes. He has us
At their office.
At their office.
Okay.
He has us wear this head piece that's like a weight, and it helps your body just kind of stay heavier on.
You just took this to another level. I didn't know you were going to say that. Okay, so I'm thinking like something like in space. Have you seen the headset that we just moved in order to clear this off that my son uses to play the Oculus?
No, not an Oculus. No.
Okay.
No, it's just
that's what I'm picturing.
Like you know the wrist weights that you wear when you work out?
Sure. Well,
it's like a head weight.
We're not there yet, but yes, I do understand.
There's a head weight, and it velcros in the back, and it just kind of keeps your body just like heavier.
It
and helps your brain just like
anchors you there.
It anchors you a little, and so you're on the vibrator and
vibrating plate,
and stop it. and it helps your muscles, just like it stimulates your muscle to activate a little more and turn on in a way to help support the adjustment, and it kind of helps settle the bones and everything that's been moved in the right place. And we want to just like activate those muscles in the spine and the back and to get things more settled. And so you go on that right afterwards for 3 minutes, and then you're done. So I've only used it for that, but I hear people use it to actually like work out.
People have that
I don't
in their
really
homes,
know what that would do.
Which is what I would
working out.
Had I received it as that bonus, I would have it in my living room to just get in workout clothes. Like, is that what you would do? Like, I'm going to throw on a workout outfit, grab my Suzanne Summers leotard and stand on there.
Oh my God.
Is that in my living room? Like, what?
Yeah.
That's the trend. So we want some feedback. Like, wait a second, maybe I'm really wrong just because I think it's a little bizarre, and maybe it's awesome.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Are there different kinds? I'm sure there's different volumes.
Yeah.
Of vibration.
Probably. I know
Waves.
Some have handles.
Yeah.
Now, it's interesting because when I'm on the vibrating plate, I get my ears like kind of tickle. Because,
I'm sure.
There's like fluid in there and things just move around. So I don't know if I would want to do it as an exercise. I feel like it'd be great for when you're after an exercise, like if you ran somewhere, did some jogging, or even...
Oh, wait. We were going to talk about plogging.
Oh, my gosh.
Jogging.
We were looking up unique ways to exercise.
We learned some really cool things. So, plogging is a Swedish fitness craze combining jogging with picking up litter. Now, here's the thing. When I first heard that, and I'm not even a cat person, but I thought it meant cat litter. I'm like, well, how is this a treadmill thing? Like, and Aaron's like, no, you pick up
litter outside. I'm like, no, we are not cleaning a litter box.
Which I do that anyways. Well, do you have to find a really gross, junky place to go so that there's things to pick up?
I feel like it's
Like, are
funny
we-
that it's a thing.
Do you need to be in an alley in order for that to be? Our city takes care of our environment pretty well.
It does. We have a really clean city. They do a great job.
So therefore we can't plug.
We cannot. We'd have to go outside of our city to plug.
Maybe we should do as a ministry.
I feel like it's just a thing you should do. Like, you should pick up trash if you see it. You shouldn't leave it. But at
My
the same,
kids, yes.
I think it's funny they have to make it a thing. Like, this is now called plogging.
Because
running
you're
and
stopping
and
picking something up, maybe something heavy. What would be heavy? Heavy litter. There's no way.
It wouldn't be heavy. I think it's the act of your body stops, your heart rate lowers briefly. You have to lean down, alter what you're doing physically. You're not like the cross-body movement is changing. Yeah. So now we are alternating the way we're moving.
Doing the squats down to pick something up.
Right. But then you'd have to carry a bag with you to put the trash in, right?
Running with a Wendy's bag.
I was picturing a giant garbage bag, like, flying behind you. I don't know.
You tuck that, into your running shorts before you go because I guess. It's like Santa Claus. Like, you're going to have that over your shoulder. I don't know. It wouldn't be that heavy.
No, it would not.
I don't think we're going to be ploggers. I don't think that's the goal.
It's not really my thing. You'd have to wear gloves. I don't want to wear gloves when I'm jogging.
I never in a million years would have thought that.
Well, I don't want to touch someone's trash.
True.
Or what if something's gross? I'm sure there's a lot of disgusting
probably things gross.
You would find. It's not just paper. You'd find random.
How do you feel about human hamster wheels?
No, I'd never heard of this. She's like, what is it called?
I used to work in a gym. Giant rotating wheels that people run inside of.
I've never.
So you're running, but kind of uphill a little bit because it's a big wheel. You get on it.
That would be really fun, I think. It would be fun, but weird.
It requires a lot more balance.
A lot more balance. And if you think about it, like, it's always on an incline.
Right.
So, and it's moving underneath your body. So you'd have to have a lot of tiny, supporting muscles working to hold you from falling over.
You're promoting this.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I've never seen one before.
I don't think it's at any of the gyms, actually, that we attend.
Probably a bigger city that might have this unique experience.
Or people that work out at home.
You'd have to have a whole room dedicated to it. It'd be huge. What if a guy is 6 foot and he wanted to run in one of those?
My son went to Chipotle with him and his buddies yesterday, and they're high schooler, 6'4". Yeah, I don't think that's an option for him.
Well, you would have to have one that was huge.
You'd have to
you'd have a room dedicated to your hamster wheel.
Can't just make a wheel. Although I have a lot more compassion for hamsters than I used to.
They love those wheels.
They do, and they get on them, and they're just busy.
Oh, we have a hedgie.
Oh wait, an actual animal.
We have a hedgehog.
Okay, yes.
And her name's Chestnut. She runs on that wheel like it's her job every night.
Is it a hamster wheel or a hedgehog wheel?
It's a hedgehog wheel. They make hedgehog wheels. They're wider, bigger. And then the kitten is just like, what's going on?
Yeah.
What's happening? Because, hedgies are nocturnal. Anyway, getting off topic. Go ahead. Okay. What's that?
Well, the first one that I saw that was like, there's no way this is a real thing. Squeezing a watermelon, between your knees. That way it's like a really good leg workout. And what do? Bust it? The goal is to bust it. Why would you do that? Unless you were outside. I mean, imagine the winter doing that.
I have too many pictures.
There's so many.
Yeah,
there's just
too many pictures going through my head.
I don't think. Maybe a squash? No.
They're harder to do because they're really hard inside. Watermelon is softer.
Okay, do we need the inner thigh workout that badly?
No.
Okay.
You come home with a crate of watermelon. You're like, well, honey, I'm gonna go for my inner thigh workout today. I have 10 watermelons.
I don't
need to do all 10 today.
I don't think you're supposed to when you work out, compartmentalize your muscles that much.
No, I don't think you need. Just buy one of those, like,
Yeah.
Suzanne Summers
No.
thigh trainer things that she makes.
Did you just say thigh trainer? It's
Isn't
a
it
thigh
called
master. Thigh master. How are we still talking about? How long ago was that? Like 30, 40 years, and she's still rocking it.
Yeah,
And I will tell you what, why haven't the leotards, not dancing leotards like your girls, like with the actual like sweatbands and like the wrist sweatband. Like, do your wrists sweat that much where you need to like
They were for wrist, but I realized later they're not. They're for wiping your brow.
Never knew that.
Isn't that clever?
Actually, I could use some.
I could use those. Yeah.
That could
You
definitely
could just have
be
one.
Yeah, but
your money.
it's I don't know. You gotta look balanced. You gotta be balanced out, unless they're weighted.
But if you
Just
have
like
a
we were
forehead
gonna talk about
one, why
everything-
would you need a wrist? If you have a forehead, then you're like, are your wrists sweating?
I don't think that you would go for a jog or a walk or even outside if you have something around your head like a halo, a weighted halo, and wristbands.
You're right. People wear baseball hats. You know, that's good. That
To
absorbs
cover the
sweat, but it also protects your eyes.
Oh, I'm
stuff.
saying like that doesn't fit over the weighted.
No.
No.
You're thinking of the weighted head. I was thinking of like the headband.
What if
Just like the little like
what if we
towel
made
material headband.
weighted baseball hats?
Oh,
We just made $1 million.
oh, that's a good idea.
I know. People would buy those.
What would the benefit
front-
of that be?
To the same benefit that you have, that
Like
you put that
like
on
you
your...
could strengthen your neck muscles?
No,
or
it
just-
really strengthens your balance, and it strengthens,
Oh.
like, if you are strengthening your head and strengthening your balance, then
Oh man.
it all works.
Becca, I
it all-
think you created
It all
something here.
works together. Well, it's better than what you're wearing. I don't know. People would wear baseball hats.
Yeah.
Especially women. Put your ponytail through it. Remember that?
Yeah, the pony.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a lot of different ways to exercise. I just was very, very surprised by the assumption that everybody would use a vibration plate if in fact you sold a certain amount of anything. Like that would motivate people enough to where like, I really want one of those. I really want to do that.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's really that helpful.
Yeah. It's oftentimes more in like, you know, chiropractic offices or PT places. Are you seeing it at the gym?
Not yet.
I haven't seen it at the gym either.
Well, it's because it looks too weird and people would get sued. It looks way too weird.
Mm-hmm.
But at the chiropractic office, everything's weird. So, and we need our chiropractors.
Oh, yeah, we do.
So that makes sense. And they probably do it tastefully.
Mm-hmm.
Not like here, stand in the middle of the room. Or like, here's the waiting room. There you go. So make sure you just stand on that. I mean, I'm assuming it's pretty tasteful and private.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was to do at home.
Okay.
Yeah. After or before a
Okay.
walk, I'm
Well,
assuming.
so we
And
were out.
jog. Or maybe that's your only workout. I bet people see it that way. That's the
Oh,
problem.
sure. And we need more than that. Like we were
Yes.
making a list of things
Yeah.
and ways to relax.
We do.
And we also just need like outdoor walks. Like it's so good to have that fresh air.
We do.
We need the
Our
fresh air.
bodies actually need that. I was listening to a scientist today that he is a botanist and talked about how, we can get weird here and we're not going to, but some people consider plants talking to the humans around them. But I know. It's a little Pocahontas, but he talked about how plants actually have like signals and they communicate.
I see what you're saying.
communicate.
Like the energy that comes from a
They do.
plant is
But they can
because they're
tell.
alive.
And I would, because they're alive. I would imagine this botanist in particular suggesting that different plants can read certain people differently. Like they can actually tell if you're sad, if you're happy, and it physically responds. I'm not claiming it. I'm just saying I just listened to a podcast about that. With a guy that I really, really respect who did a lot of study in the microbiome. So I'm like, dang it, I respect you. And now I'm all weirded out.
I know.
Like,
I
hate
don't know
that.
enough about that to even comment on it. But I do know one thing about plants is that they're alive. So there's
They're
that
alive.
natural energy around them, just like us. So we have that same electromagnetic, protons and neurons and all of that.
Demonstrated by a hamster wheel. That's kind of what it looks like, even though it's not there.
Right.
They're invisible.
Yeah, the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Everything's right
Don't compare the Holy Spirit to
No,
the hamster
no.
wheel.
I mean, like, we're
Yes,
alive.
yes.
With the Holy Spirit is
Yes.
breathed into us, and we have the
Well, that is a whole
energy
other
from
thing
the Holy
of
Spirit.
breathing. It's like when you do exercise, whether it's bizarre or completely, legit, normal, whatever, breath work is the first thing that you learn. So my
Mhm.
background in exercise, becoming an exercise instructor, the first thing you learn about is breathing.
Yeah.
And I remember being really bored, going, really? Like, I want to like pump it up. Like, let's get busy moving the body. And it was like, you cannot and should not move your body until you know how to breathe properly, because that is what creates the effects and the desires and the actual, that creates what you're looking for in your body to be in better shape, to be able to have lower anxiety or whatever it is that you're looking for. Most people, unfortunately, look for being, let's say, a smaller size or whatever. They try to lose weight. But there are a lot of other people that just want to have more energy and have more muscle mass or whatever it is that they're looking for. But it starts with breathing.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to breathe properly for different things that you're doing, either at the gym or as exercise, walking, whatever, you're not breathing properly, there's a certain way to do it.
Right.
It makes
I
a
agree
difference.
with you. I was trained as well in Pilates. I'm a certified Pilates instructor, and
I know you're dancing too. I'm sure you have to breathe a
dancing.
certain way.
You do. You have to change. It depends on what you're doing, like you just said. So based on the movement and what contractions you want, and just it actually helps with turns in dance.
Oh, I can imagine.
Like to
All those-
breathe in as you're in the center and out as you go around. It just helps collect, pull in, and use everything you can. Diaphragm or deep belly breathing changes things. Deep belly breathing so healing to the body,
And
brings in more
sometimes
oxygen.
you can practice that by laying down and putting your hand on your belly and doing that. It probably helps to YouTube this or something, or find an instructor that can teach you how to do that. But to understand where the air goes and where the different places it could go, because it doesn't necessarily go out in and out of the same place.
Yeah.
Sometimes we exhale through our mouth, sometimes we exhale through the nose, and sometimes we exhale through the mouth differently. Anyway, I don't want to go too far down it, but with belly breathing, you can even kind of study yourself and bring that to your exercise. Like, oh, at least I know myself better as I work on this.
Yep. And even babies, like when they're new, like little, even just before they're one, they always belly breathe. Like that's just, if you watch a baby breathe, they deep belly breathe. We breathe up here more as we get older, just because we're just like, because we're more anxious, or there's just more like,
that's so true.
Shortness of breath. We're not getting that deeper breathing, and even the expansion of the ribs out and in. It's all up here versus out and in, or in the deep belly. Super different.
I never thought that about babies. That's so true. You watch their little bellies rise and fall.
Yeah.
And I love the expression, till your last breath.
True. It's like
your first breath, your last breath. And there's someone who's written a book too. I don't remember this person. Just about how breathing is communication with the Lord.
Yes. Ooh. So when you breathe, it sounds like the word Yahweh.
Yes. I love that. Yeah.
So literally every single time you take a breath, it's
so cool.
We say his name over and over because we can't live more than a couple minutes without breathing.
It's the irony
Can't
when
live
people
more than a couple minutes without him.
Yeah, we can't. People who aren't believers, we would love you to be, to come to Christ knowing that you don't have a choice to be in relationship to some degree, you can choose to not be closed, but when you are breathing, you're saying the name of God.
Mm.
Till our last breath.
We don't even know.
That's how long we're here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a better place to be.
Yeah.
Than the vibrating plate.
I agree.
I'd rather just breathe.
And breathing
and learn how to
actually,
do that.
also scientifically calms your nervous system.
It does, absolutely.
Deeply. It's very
Yes.
good for you.
It's very good for the brain.
Mm-hmm. The brain needs so much oxygen. So, yeah.
Take a deep breath today.
Breathe deep.
Yeah.
Take in the Lord.
Yes.
And take a walk outside, get the fresh air. Spend time with the Lord in prayer. Get that exercise. Create the dopamine and endorphins that come with exercise. You'll feel so much more at peace, just feel more relaxed and just more centered for the day. I don't know. Are you an early morning exercise person? An evening exercise person?
I used to be. I used to be an exercise instructor, and classes started at 9:30, which means I needed to be there, by 8 o'clock, doing my own thing to kind of get ready and centered and teach that spin class, because spinning was a huge, huge thing, and it still is.
Yeah.
Indoor cycling. I was an instructor for years, and sometimes the classes were 90 minutes. Not
Wow.
what your body needs.
No,
but usually they were about 50 minutes, but pretty exhausting. Especially to be instructing, because I'm doing it and I'm talking, which means I have to breathe completely differently than they do, because I'm having to talk okay, up these hills, here we go, stay with the music, keep breathing. So I'm encouraging them, but it made it even more difficult because I had to talk.
Yeah.
Don't you feel that way dancing, or is it different?
I don't talk when I'm dancing.
When you're teaching?
Teaching, I talk all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing it.
Oh, you're not?
No.
I need to come to a class.
I mean, I show them, I do it first, and I might talk here and there. And yeah, it always makes me fall over when I'm trying to talk because I can't concentrate and focus on my balance.
Yeah.
But if I'm fully invested, it's not talking. I just show them what I want them to do.
Well, even the concept of balance. So you say that and think about how many things that applies to everything that we've said today.
Mm-hmm.
It requires balance. Where does balance really come from in the body? Your mind, but also your gut, your center, your muscles that are in your abdomen. And that connects with how you breathe. And it's so crazy that it all just comes together. It's like we're a puzzle,
Yeah.
But you have to focus on the center
Mm-hmm.
in order to breathe so that you can balance. And when you don't have that, it's hard. I can't imagine you falling over.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah. I can't imagine that happening. I want to see it, though. That way I know I'm not alone.
She's a person.
I fall over when I mop.
If the dog is running in front of you, I could see that.
Yeah. No, the cat litter. Right? The litter that we're picking up. That's how I feel like at my house.
You're so goofy.
Not outside. It's the litter is here.
I know. Okay.
Gosh, that's so funny. Why would you use that word?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So we were also talking about think versus overthink. Can we just take it and do it versus overthink it all? Do people overthink
when it comes to exercise?
Exercise, devotions.
Well, let's stick with exercise first. You can definitely
ways to
overthink.
relax. Are you overthinking relaxing? So you're not able to relax. It comes down to that.
Exercise can become an idol. A lot of things can become an idol. So you got to be careful with exercise.
Right.
Relaxing. Oh, man. Yeah, I can overthink that. I can overthink the discipline, because it does. Now it's a discipline in our culture.
Yeah, it is.
To relax. You have to be you have to be very intentional.
This made me think about something really funny that's so real for moms is when your baby is napping or your toddler is napping and you're like, okay, I have an hour to relax. I have to relax. How do I relax? And then you're like, wait a minute, I could throw in some laundry first.
Oh, I could totally whip up a casserole.
Let's prep for dinner and then I'll relax. Oh, you really want to do that, fun project you've been wanting to work on for a while, that DIY project or whatever. Oh, I want to pull out my glue gun and work on that. Or, oh no, but then I want to read this book I've been intending to get to. Or, oh, I should just spend
Yeah.
some time with God, like alone, like quiet. And then,
And then,
like,
then
all of this is piled on top, and you
well,
end up
then
in this
you say
paralysis of like,
should. Like we
I don't know how to
should.
relax.
Don't say should.
Right.
Don't say should. I should do this. Like you could say I could.
I could.
I could do
That's
this.
such a great mindset.
I need that so badly.
Flip it.
That's going to be my weighted vest is the word could, not should.
Okay, explain that a bit. Your
Well,
weighted vest.
my
That you
in a
could or
sense,
should.
we wear them. I don't wear them, but people wear them because that's like one of the things too is if you're going to go for a walk and that's going to be your thing, make it a little bit more challenging by throwing on a weighted vest. And I think with posture, you've got to be really careful with that. But um, it is true that we're wearing something, like Bible talks about that, like put on armor, put on something that matters, And so what's the breastplate one? I don't remember.
Breastplate of righteousness.
Of righteousness.
Mm-hmm.
So it just made me think like, well, you're putting on a weighted vest. I don't typically wear vests. They're not quite in style right now. So I would only wear one. I would only put on something like that when I'm wearing a weighted vest. And it does kind of, I don't know, metaphorically kind of feel like you are carrying things around. It is meant to balance you, but that's different, It is, you're carrying heavy things around in life. Life is hard. You have to be responsible, especially when you slid into the world of moms. It's hard.
Oh. Right, you have to be intentional about what you're going to do.
You might as well be wearing a weighted
Choose
vest
to
trying to do all
do.
those things because it just feels like so much responsibility. And what's not happening is your nervous system relaxing, that's for sure.
Yeah, priority should be that, I think. If I could go back and tell myself, just relax your nervous system.
Have you heard about the tapping method?
I have, but I don't really use it.
Have you done it?
No.
I did it for a while. I'm not sure if that's your thing, then awesome. But it talks about like different points in your body that and that if you tap in a certain, I don't know, it can't just be random. It's got to be you tap here and then you tap. I don't know what your facial. I know that your cheekbones, your shoulders, your wrists, but you go through these meditations of okay, I'm gonna tap, and then those touching points are nervous system releases. That's the idea.
Okay.
Whether it's true or whether that is effective every time, that's not what I'm saying. But it's very often used. People download that on their phones. That way they're walked through a meditation because in order to rest, it takes discipline. And so sometimes people reach out for help and accountability for that just through an app.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we do.
I don't know enough about that to discuss
I need to
that.
set my alarm on my phone to where it just has rainwater.
Oh, that would be nice.
And be like, okay, it's time to put, put the spatula
Or the sound of
Walk away.
the ocean, the
Yeah.
waves.
Yeah. Those are really, really good. Imagine if that just turned on your phone and you just knew, okay. And you took it seriously.
Yeah.
Maybe you need the sleep, but the idea being, okay, it's time to pull away and do what scripture tells us to do, which is to spend time with the Lord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really important. In fact, I was meditating on that with the Lord, and He just really wants us to be with Him.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to be our friend. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that. There's just different groups of people that might think, oh, that's not correct. Well, it is. It's in scripture. He does want to be our friend too. He is our God. He is holy. He is worthy to be praised. He is holy, so holy that we cannot come to Him without Christ on us. But He also, if He wants to be our friend, imagine if you went to your friend and you're like, I need this from you. Teach me about this again? Like, tell me more. Like, why are we always asking for something? Right? Why not
It's very
be
self-focused.
with him? Be with him, enjoy his presence, just time
Mhm.
together. Like, he wants us to abide,
Well, and then there's
with,
the slaying
be
to
with him.
down to be with him because if we're carrying so much, it almost feels like we're gonna drop stuff. Imagine being with a friend and relaxing when you've got all this stuff that you're holding and you're about to drop. Well, in order to really be present with that person, you got to put that down,
Hmm.
right? That would really help me. That's really going to help me. Yeah, thinking about when I'm spending time with the Lord, I have to put the other things away.
Yeah.
And they matter almost in no way compared to spending time with him.
Oh my gosh, right. Because he will give you everything you need just by being in his presence to handle picking that stuff up again, if you even should pick it up
Yeah.
again.
If you're called to it, he will absolutely give you everything you need to handle it. But
Yep.
that is how we should be rejuvenated. That's what should get our blood flowing, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So good.
David
Mhm.
was really good with that with the Psalms. When you read a psalm, you should go
Ugh,
go read the Psalms and you just need to relax. And his life was just crazy. How in the world could he stop? Write these beautiful songs and these beautiful poems just for us to read
mhm,
and spend time with the Lord like that.
mhm.
How disciplined he had to
Yeah.
be removed and spend time with the Lord and listen to him, know what to say, and rest in his presence. That's what he tells us to do.
Yeah, and David was considered the man after God's own heart.
Mhm.
He wasn't perfect. There was no
No.
perfection there, but he had humility
Mhm.
and he would stop and remember the Lord's glory and holiness and just wanting to be with him, like loved him so much. So I love that about King David, his
Mhm.
life. It's such a good example to us because nobody is perfect, nobody is worthy without Christ on
Mhm.
us, without that armor,
Yeah.
Jesus, the weighted vest.
Oh my gosh. I think
Armor, breastplate of
accidentally
righteousness.
we've made the weighted vest. Really, maybe we should just yeah.
I don't even own one.
I think we've made that a metaphor that is just too effective to neglect, unfortunately.
I agree. I'm actually thinking, I was at the mall the other day. I saw one on display, just like hanging there, and I did a double take because I was like, wait a minute, is that a backpack? Oh, it's a vest. It was at like
Sporting goods
a
store?
sporting good, like a mountain type hiking store.
I bet we could find friends, mutual friends that have one, and we can go on a walk together and we can see how was that? Was it different? Do we need poles? The ski
Oh,
poles.
the skate poles.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
man. So
I
sexy
am
like
this
that.
close to needing those
Skate
because,
poles, weighted
well, if you
vest,
have a,
hand weights, get
I imagine the
the
weighted
head.
vest will keep you like with good posture. I would imagine it would take care of that. Because if you're hunching, most of us we hold stuff it's up front, right? So
Hmm.
if you have that and it corrects your posture, looking like that, maybe that isn't a good example. Maybe that is the metaphor we need. Oh
That is a good
man.
one.
Yeah. Well, we think it is. We haven't done it yet.
No, we
We
haven't.
see.
How about we borrow one and you can share it? We can share it. Let's try it out. I don't know if I
Ye
would be wanting to own one because
No,
what if I
not
don't
own
like
one.
it or use it enough? I'd rather
Well, I bet
share.
people are just sending them away on Marketplace. Don't you think at this
Oh,
point, people are totally getting rid of them? Kinda like they did treadmills back in the day. Like, an indoor treadmill would be such a good idea, then you realize, "Nah, I'm never on it. All it does is sit there, and I don't use it." Like, those things are huge. And then
yeah,
you would sell them, and yeah, I bet the weighted vest is,
like that.
yeah, I bet we could find them for
I
cheap.
actually would really use it if I was cleaning the house. It would
Think
really
they'd
be
be
like a
good for
good
you?
workout.
cleaning the house is
You're-
such a workout.
You're like picking stuff up constantly off the floor.
I have to listen
We
to
have a lot
worship
of
music or a really good podcast. So maybe this is a good one for you. Grab the cleaning rag. It does need to happen. But when you clean the house, it is a workout because you are twisting and contorting and bending and lifting.
You're on the floor
oh
looking
my
underneath
gosh.
stuff. Reaching
Yes, you're
out.
rearranging furniture. And this is like the deep clean stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like pulling things away from the wall to dust behind stuff.
Oh man. Yeah.
Because it's that time of year, spring.
Yes. We're going to do that soon.
Mm-hmm.
For our house, but I can't decide, do we hire somebody to help or do we just go for it and I just require things of my kids? This is what we're going to do together as a family. Do I trust them with a good cleaning rag?
You
I don't
got
know.
to. You got to. You
I gotta train them up. They gotta be good husbands someday, right? They gotta say, I cleaned growing up.
Mm-hmm. And don't re-clean. Don't go back and re-clean.
That's
You gotta
tough.
prove that you trust them. And also, of course, train them to do it. Show them
Yes.
how to do it. So they're not like, I don't know what I'm doing. But, trust them and
Yeah.
don't redo it. Because that doesn't
That's
show them you
hard.
trust them.
I do that with laundry. They do laundry and they put too much stuff in the dryer and then everything gets wrinkled. And so then I'm like,
Well,
either-
that's
I know.
a little different.
What I did
Maybe-
yesterday,
but you
actually, as I took them down, I said, do you see how this is a problem?
Mm.
And it creates more problems sometimes for me, but also for you, that everything is so wrinkled that it's like looks awful on you. I mean, boys can get away with wrinkled clothes. This is bad because it's just stuffed full. You've got to give
And
some
things don't get
space.
clean, though. Like,
Yeah.
you got to leave a little room
Yeah.
so it has some space to dance around in
To
there.
breathe. There's
With the bubbles.
Yeah, there needs to be breathing room, even in the washer. I should just dance. We need to dance every time at one point.
Party in there. There's probably strobe lights down there.
No.
That we don't know.
Oh my gosh.
They're just like, yeah, it's a great time.
You mean in the washer?
Yeah.
It's a blast in there. It's a blast.
The socks are pairing up with other socks and
Oh my gosh. That would be majestic. That would be majestic.
they run away to meet up with the Tupperware lids that we never find. Anyway, that's a tangent.
Yeah.
Okay.
One
sorry.
day. So we're going to spring clean ourselves. But we're also going to buy these weighted vests, wear them as righteousness.
I do actually
Yes.
want to wear one while I'm cleaning. I think that would be
Yes.
an awesome 2-in-1. Workout a little.
Yeah. That would be
It's
a
not
good,
my full
it
workout,
would be a
but
good
a
test.
good test.
But it also could injure you a little bit.
Yeah.
Because maybe you should wear it when you're just like upright and moving.
Walking.
Right. Versus bending and twisting.
That's a great point.
Which is what you say. You're so good about this. You've already said it's on the pod before. Listen to your body.
Oh, yes, please.
She's so much better about that. I'm like, I'm going to push my body. I don't care. My brain is going to check out because I'm listening to music. No. Listen to your body. Respond to it that way. And tell your brain that it needs rest. That is part of obedience, is that it needs rest. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Think of it like
the
your
point.
rest is also your exercise because you need it just as much as you need exercise.
That's good.
I think we overlook it.
People need to
that way.
hear that. It's good.
Need rest. Like, think of rest like exercise. You need it just as much. Just think of it as your vitamin. Need your multi-rest vitamin.
You do. Whether it's do your nails, whether it's laying down, but hopefully and prayerfully you open your Bible. That would be a beautiful way
Spend time in
to
scripture.
spend time resting. The Lord will bring that upon you and for you. This was so fun.
Yeah. I love the tangents.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't expect some of them.
There were a lot. If you have more input on how many other ways there are to exercise that we missed, because I know we missed a ton.
Well, one thing keeps coming back to my mind. I don't know if I should share, but
Oh gosh.
the mermaid workout. You get a mermaid tail and then you swim.
You swim
at the pool with the mermaid tail on.
Do you cross your legs?
No, it's like a full-on tail, like you
It
pull it
is?
on. It has a tail like a flippers.
when I saw that, I thought, well, that's cute because when you learn to swim, I swam only for a little bit, and that's because I didn't want the people in the gym to talk to me because I loved my job. But at the time, I was teaching a lot of classes, and people would come tell me their whole life story, which I do with others now. I understood at the time the only place
Still
to
do that.
yeah, the only place to hide was the pool.
Oh, yeah.
And so I wasn't a great swimmer, but I would go there. And one of the things that on the like board of like, here's an option for you to exercise today. That's what I would do. And it said, oh, what was it called? It was called something else, but you crossed your feet and you used your upper
Oh.
arms. And so it just took a different way of your body to swim.
Lots of core.
For
Like
sure.
that
But the
back.
mermaid tail,
Yeah. You
some
can buy
people,
'em.
we won't go to the fact that some people actually believe in mermaids because we would probably
No. That's
ooh, that would not head in a good direction.
no.
But we hope that you rest and that you find some time with the Lord and that you laughed today because that is really, really important. And maybe this was part of your rest. And we'll let you know how it goes with the weighted vest.